Hi guys, it's Barbara with Quartz Rose Tarot. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell so that you're notified when I upload new content. Guys, if you're looking for my information to book a personal reading, my tarot deck, Magical Fantasy Tarot, or any of my other channels, everything is in the description box below the video. I am doing a sale on my tarot deck, Magical Fantasy Tarot. It's $15.15 with code CANCERBABY or CANCER3. And also, I'm doing a collab with Gina from Cancer Baby Tarot on Fridays called Piping Hot Tarot Talk. Guys, we both read all 12 signs. It's a lot of fun. Check it out. Let's get into this for Aries. Netflix and chill and soul searching, inner work, deep meaning, spiritual path. Okay, so somebody may be sneaking around. You know, that soul searching, that's kind of like the hermit. Tell me about this. Your energy, Aries, is the moon. Their energy is the Three of Cups. The obstacle is the Star. The outcome is the Five of Cups. And the advice is the Knight of Wands. You know, soul searching also could be like you're ending up by yourself. Right? So soul searching is somebody who's making the attempt. They're actually going within, they're by themselves. Their inner work, they're journeying alone. That's what I was trying to say. And then you have Netflix and chill, someone who is sneaking around, friends with benefits, spending time with someone else, lying about their whereabouts. Okay? Now, whatever. If you're married, Aries, you feel like your partner is lying about working. You feel like they're hiding something at work, and that you're unhappy with this person. They got, their energy is the Three of Cups. I feel like there's a third party energy here, that they've started something, a new relationship with somebody, but they're betraying you in the process. They're betraying a relationship by a new beginning with a third party. I feel like the obstacle is that you're wishing for the harsh truth. You want to know. You want to know, just lay it on me, right? Because you're going to leave somebody out in the cold and end something. You're just not going to play. You're not going to allow somebody to do you dirty like this. See, you found out about this because now this person's got regret or remorse. I feel like with the world that you've closed the door on this. Something has come full circle here. Right? Something ending so something new can begin. You've closed a door on a karmic cycle here. Because of their deception, you finding out about their deception. Now that you know the truth, this person is you're in your own deep, you know, this is almost like you're going within on yourself. This is about you being by yourself too. Now, I feel like with the advice for you, I feel like your energy is like, this is going to be very quick. Like you're wishing for a new partner and a new passionate beginning. You're looking to find somebody else. You're going out with the old, in with the new. Out with the old, in with the new for you. It's like you're not going to let the grass grow under your feet about this. Like maybe that's what you figured out, you know, on your journey, or whatever you were feeling at the time. Taurus. You got sick and tired. You're over it. You're moving on. Decision made. It's a repetitive cycle. You got growing together, shared journey, lesson learned, soul bond. I feel like there's two people with two different mindsets here. One thinks that you guys are meant for each other, and one of you is feeling like, let's let go of this shit because I'm tired of it. Your energy is the Six of Pentacles. Their energy is the Page of Coin. The obstacle is the King of Coin. The outcome is the Six of Wands, and the advice is the Fool. Taurus, you're coming in as the obstacle here. So you don't feel like you're on the same page because you don't feel like you're on an equal give and take. You don't feel, you're not feeling that you're on the same page with this person. I feel like you're not getting what you want out of the relationship. I feel like you're the issue here. That you're the one who's sick and tired. Not that you're the issue in the relationship, is that you're tired of the relationship. It's almost like you're not getting out of this what you want. You're not getting what you want out of this. You know, you wish that this person was your destiny, but they're not. And you're not feeling like it's almost like there's no equal give and take, and you have regret or remorse. Maybe this person is wishing you were their destiny. That's their judgment. That's their opinion. You don't feel the same way. This person's upset with you. Because I feel like you've cut this person off and you're not speaking to them. And I feel like whatever they were offering, they're offering strong emotion. It's almost like this person's just really upset that you're not speaking to them and you've cut them off. They're feeling, tell me about this, offering the moon. What's the moon and I almost feel like it's strong emotions. Wishing. See, this person wants you to be their person, but you're not their person. They feel like you are, but they're not. This is like what someone would call a false twin, but there's no such thing as a false twin. Right? This is like somebody who's wanting something so badly, but it's really not a spiritual connection like they think it is. They want to tell you that they want to reconcile this. They're telling you they want to reconcile with this. And I feel like this is just not for you. This person is just trying as hard as they can to get you to understand that they want to be with you, but I don't feel it from your end. Yeah, see, this person was hoping, obsessing that they were your empress. They were trying to convince you, right? They're very much in their ego, obsessed with being an empress energy. They're obsessed with being an empress energy, but you've moved on from this. This person's trying to convince you that they're your partner, but you're not. I think that you, in your opinion, is that you've moved on here because you would be unhappy in this relationship going, you know, if you were committing in this relationship. This is not what you want. This is why you held back. This isn't the person that you're not feeling it. You're not feeling it. I don't feel like this is an empress energy to you. I feel like this, they think that you're meant to be, but you're not. Gemini. You got clean mind, clean heart, and somebody's forgiven you. Your energy is the Four of Swords. Their energy is the Ace of Pentacles. The obstacle is the Queen of Cups. The outcome is the Five of Pentacles. And the advice is the World. I feel like for you, you're on a spiritual journey because you're the hermit here. So your energy is the hermit, which is journeying alone. You've made this choice to walk away, to recover, to heal. You're on a spiritual journey to, like, this is you, right? Insight, clarity, truth. This is about you being on a journey for yourself. This person that you're dealing with, Ace of Pentacles. They wanted to offer you a new beginning. They wanted a new beginning. They're heartbroken. Could be dealing with a Taurus, Virgo, or a Capricorn because you see something different than they do, or they see something different than you do. They're heartbroken that you don't feel the same way they do because you see the bigger picture. You're on a journey. It's almost like right now in this reading for you, Gemini, I feel like you're by yourself. This person wants to be with you, but you're in a place where you're trying to figure your own life out. The obstacle, somebody's got to master their emotions, or you're dealing with a Queen of Cups. This person's waiting. They're waiting for a victory. This person's mastering their emotions. It could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Take it out, resonates with you. But this person is waiting. They're going to say to you, even though you're on this journey by yourself, Gemini, when you're done, I'll be here, waiting for a victory in a commitment, waiting for things to turn around. Now, the outcome, I almost feel like you don't want this person to wait for you because you're going to leave something out in the cold because it's just not what you want, right? You're not happy with this person. You know, this person, oh. Gemini, this person's telling you I'll wait for you, but this is an illusion of chaos. This is a spell. This is an illusion of chaos because they're unhappy that you've left them out in the cold. Okay, so this person may try to do some kind of spell on you because they're impatient. You know, they're in the center of this. The obstacle is this person saying, well, I'll wait for a victory. Or they're thinking in their mind they'll get a victory because they're going to do something they shouldn't. Your energy is you're closing a karmic cycle because you're on a spiritual journey. This person they want to be with you. They're willing to wait, but are they willing? They're willing to do something. This is saying it's a karmic because this is a karmic cycle that's ending because you have something out there. You have somebody out there, right? And this is like, so you held back from the past. So that might be you having an awakening over here, that you're going to figure out that you're getting on your path. You're actually getting on your correct path, that you're holding back from the past for a reason because it wasn't meant for you. You have spiritual release there too. So Cancer. Oh. Somebody has a victim mentality. Someone is childish, immature, insecure, verbal attacks or verbal conflicts. And then you have snooping. They're driving by, they're doing tarot readings, asking about you, stalking you on social media. Your energy is the Six of Swords. Their energy is the King of Pentacles. The obstacle is the Hermit. The outcome is the King of Wands. And the advice is the Eight of Pentacles. I feel like the person that is childish is this Queen of Wands here, because you moved on to a new beginning. Tell me about this Queen of Wands. Could be a Leo, because there's no equal give and take with this person and they're needing strength, because there's no equal give and take with Cancer. So Cancer, you're just moving on to a new beginning. This person may have ended a relationship with a King of Pentacles, somebody that they were married to, or this is somebody that they have children with. But this person may have ended a relationship with a King of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. You're finding out about this with that Hermit. So I feel like, okay, why do I feel like they're broken up with somebody, you're not paying attention to this person, and so the obstacle is they're watching you. Like they're trying to see something. They want to offer you something. But they're being kind of strategic about their wish. Like whatever they're trying to do, this person could be sneaky. It's like they're plotting and they're planning. They're plotting and they're planning to whatever they're trying to offer you or do, because they're stalking you. They're acting very immature about this. This person again is coming in. I feel like this king and the king of wands and the king, I can't even talk. The queen of wands and the king of wands are the same person. This person, they're being deceptive, right? Because you're not speaking to them. It's causing them a burden. This person's upset that you won't talk to them. You don't want anything to do with them. This is like, so they've got a plot and plan to put something in front of you. This might be about work. It's been a long time since you've communicated with this person. It's illuminating a collaboration or to work together somehow. Yeah, but they're very, it's almost like they're jealous. Yeah. Like this person's very passionate about something, but this is what the outcome is, a chaos illusion. Like this person is going to try to do something to get you to whatever, they're being strategic because they want to offer something. They will either want to offer, or they want you to offer something. You know the truth though. So you're not see, they're the ones who's confused. You're not confused. You know the truth. You're still holding back. So whatever this person's doing, they're stalking you. They're trying to get your attention somehow because you haven't spoken to them in a long time. It's not going to work because you're not interested. You're not giving in this situation. You're not wanting anything to do with this. Tell me about Leo. Got safe love and you got feeling it again. Okay. So safe love, trust, secure, your home, real connection, affection, sparks flying. Leo, you got some love coming in. Your energy is the 3 of Pentacles. Their energy is the 7 of Wands. The obstacle is the 8 of Pentacles. The outcome is the Page of Wands. And the advice is the 4 of Wands. I feel like this person, I feel like you're trying to rebuild and someone sees how guarded you are. Like you've got a wall up. You got a wall up, Leo. Like this is why you're leaving somebody out in the cold, or you've left somebody out in the cold. You're attempting to rebuild, but someone sees how guarded you are. Their energy is, I feel like this person, Leo, this person's going to have to pole vault over that wall to get to you, because they feel like their wish fulfillment is being blocked. The harsh truth is illuminated here. The harsh truth, they're getting clarity of the harsh truth. They're figuring out what the problem is. They're figuring out that, you know, you're very guarded. You're protecting yourself, but this is really a real connection. This person's going to have to step up their game if they're going to get you. They're working on it. They're definitely going to be working on it because they feel that this is you. They're going to work on this because that's their Empress, pre-Empress energy. Emperor. Okay? So this is a real connection. Leo, this is a real connection. Let down your guard. This is your person. This person's going to take those wands and pole vault over your wall. Because those walls have to come down in order for this to happen. He's working on this. He's going to take care of business. He's not going to stop. I feel like, you know, with that Five of Wands, somebody doesn't want to miss an opportunity for this. They know that you're the person for them. They're going to passionately communicate this to you, that they don't want to miss an opportunity for this to succeed, right? Because your energy is in the Five of Swords. And I feel like that this is like your, maybe you felt manipulated. Maybe you felt like that you were, it's almost like, you know, in a battle, constant battle, having to walk away. I feel like this is how you're feeling in that Five of Swords mode. You feel like someone's going to try to manipulate you, but they're not. This is your true person, right? You got to master your emotions about this relationship and make your decision. Make your decision, because this person, they're stepping up to the plate already, right? This person's plotting and planning. This person's coming at you. They're coming over. They're going to figure how to knock that wall down to get to you. So this is real love coming towards you. You've just got to be open to it, Leo. And I feel like you've been through some stuff, so maybe that's kind of why you're so guarded. Your guard's up. Virgo. You're thinking about stuff. Contemplation and opposites attract. Okay. So you may have met somebody that is not your usual type, but you're thinking about this. You're unsure. Tell me about this. Your energy is the Eight of Wands. Their energy is the Six of Pentacles. The obstacle is the Two of Wands. The outcome is the Empress. And the advice is the Eight of Pentacles. Okay. You're communicating. There's some passionate communication with this person. You're coming in an Emperor energy, or you could be the pre-Empress, Empress, or you could be the Emperor. I feel like regardless, you don't think that this is your usual type. That's what this is about. It's not necessarily that you're opposites. It's not that you're opposites. Insane attraction. You balance each other out, okay? You've never felt a connection like this. So I almost feel like, yeah, see, there's equal give and take. It's like you're looking at the seeds that have planted. Like it's not ready yet, but you see a partnership. You're not quite ready for it, but there's a partnership here. There's two people that see eye to eye, right? And it's like there's an opportunity for a partnership. You see the seeds are planted. You see that this could work itself out, right? But you're still kind of waiting for that opportunity. Waiting for that opportunity. You may be confused, like unsure. You're contemplating, you're thinking. You're at a crossroads about your wish fulfillment. This is the obstacle. But you're going to communicate to this person that you're ready to overcome obstacles. You also could be at a crossroads. I feel like you're not sure that this person, maybe because this person can stand their ground in an argument with you, like they can match you toe to toe. I feel like you do balance one another out though, but you're not sure with that Two of Wands. But look, there's that. This person can be a Taurus, Virgo, or a Capricorn, or that's you. So the Empress energy is you. The one you're standing toe to toe with is the Emperor. There you are, Virgo. So I feel like you're getting justice here, right? You're gaining a victory. This is your person. You know, even if you doubted it, you don't have to doubt much more. You're starting to figure it out. Working with this King of Wands, closing out karmic cycles. I don't feel like something's going to happen very quickly. You're going to close this, anything that doesn't serve you, you're releasing yourself from, or they are. Or this could be that this person is also in another relationship, that they're holding back, that they're in a commitment. But this would be the start of your twin flame journey, and that would be the karmic. So this is a cycle that needs to end, but the harsh truth, somebody held back, that they're committed. Now that Emperor is the King of Wands is the Emperor in a lower vibration. So this is going to be a plot twist. Like you're starting something with somebody, but they're not telling you the complete truth. But that's part of the twin flame journey to begin with, is finding out all of the stuff that you need to find out. But this is your person. I will tell you right now, this is your person. Okay, Libra. Okay. Look, Libra, I feel like this is like you're tired of the back and forth. You're sick and tired of the back and forth. So in other words, you break up, you make up, you break up, you make up. Because on one side, you got someone back together, fresh start, second chances, good vibes only, right? But then the other person sick and tired, over it, moving on, decisions made, because it's you keep repeating the cycle. You keep repeating the cycle. There's your energy is the 10 of Pentacles. Theirs is the Queen of Swords. Well, theirs is your energy. The obstacle is the Four of Wands. The outcome is the Page of Coin, and the advice is the Four of Swords. See, this is working on the commitment, but still seeing that you're being betrayed. Like on one hand, you want to work on the commitment, but you can still see that nothing's changed. Nothing's changed. In their mind, they know they've hurt you. They know they've hurt you. You could also be dealing with another Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. You'd rather let this go. But it's almost like, yeah, because you're feeling like you're kind of back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, right? And it's like this person keeps rushing back. This is like they keep coming towards you, trying to find some balance, trying to find this, rushing in to try to find some balance. But it's almost like you want to leave them out in the cold and hold back. This person wants to offer their love. They do. They see you as a single, abundant, could be Empress energy, pre-Empress energy. But I feel like you see things from a different perspective. You're taking a step back and looking at the bigger picture. I feel like for you, this is just one more round, right? Because with that Hanged Man, you know, it's like, how many times are we going to go through this? I'm looking at the bigger picture here. How many times are we going to go through this? I know you want to offer your love. You're offering your love to me, but I see it's like nothing changes because somebody still sees the betrayal. You've tried to heal this for a long time, but it's still illuminating a relationship. There's still somebody interfering here. There's still somebody interfering here, and it's stopping the two of you from being committed to one another. And you got to figure out what that is and put a stop to that. Otherwise, this is not going to change. This is like somebody is just like keeps coming back around, but it's going to keep stopping because nothing's changing. You're not fixing the problem. Scorpio. Okay, you've got somebody feeling guilty, anxious, ashamed, and remorseful, and then you have somebody forgiving you. Your energy is the World card. Theirs is the Seven of Wands. The obstacle is the Queen of Swords. The outcome is the Moon. And the advice is the Strength card. So you're letting go of something. Something's come full circle. You're ending something to start something new. Now this could be that somebody has done something and you're letting the past go. Whatever this cycle was, you're ending it. This could be, you could be dealing with an Aries, Leo, or a Sag. Sorry about that. This person's wish fulfillment is to reconcile. So this person may be trying to come towards you to see if they can fix this. Maybe they've done something they're feeling ashamed about, and you're forgiving them because their wish fulfillment is to reconcile. I feel like this person wants to try to overcome the obstacles in a family situation, but it's illuminating somebody juggling. It's like, you know, that's being brought to the forefront is that somebody cheated. That's what this is about. I feel like the energy, Scorpio, is you're a masculine. Maybe it's you. Like you closed the door on the past and that you're in your energy of, or this person's being strategic. No, this is not you. I feel like this is you. You're the Queen of Swords here. The Queen of Swords energy, you're being strategic here. You're passionate about knowing the truth about the deception. You're passionate about knowing the truth about the deception. You want to know if they're going to come back together. You want to know everything. Yeah. See, Scorpio, here you are. You're looking back at the past mistakes. And here's the thing. You want to know everything that's hidden. If you want to start new with me, you better come clean about everything that you were hiding in the past. Anything that happened in the past that you were hiding, I want to know about it before we have this new beginning. Scorpio is not playing. They're not about to play. Okay? I'll forgive you, but you're going to tell me all the details. I want to know everything. I almost feel like somebody may want to marry you and they may want a partnership. It's like this person wants to make you their wife, but you're still doubting this person when it comes to a third party betrayal. You're still doubting this person. Now, if you've forgiven them, that means you're going to let go. Yes, they feel guilty and ashamed, but you need to move forward if you are going to marry this person and have a new beginning, because you got the Queen of Wands. I'm sorry. You got the Queen of Pentacles to the King of Pentacles, right? Moving forward in love, but you're still doubting them because they told you the truth. Okay. Here's the problem, guys. You think you want to know the truth about what happened in the past, and you're going to get back together with this person, but all that's going to do is make you wonder, are they still doing it? It's not really going to fix the situation. So are you better off knowing it, or is that just going to cause you more anxiety? That's kind of how I feel about it. I mean, if you're going to get back with the person, make it a clean slate. Sagittarius, your number is 4242. Angel number 4242. You got teamwork and love, and you got planning. Okay. I feel like this is a wedding. I feel like this is a wedding. You guys are planning that this is teamwork. You guys are putting all your eggs in one basket, and you're figuring it out together. Sagittarius, yours is the Six of Swords. Theirs is the King of Coin. The obstacle is the Hierophant. The outcome is the Eight of Wands. And the advice is the Wheel of Fortune. I feel like you're worried. Okay, you're trying to move this forward, but you're worried about being betrayed. It's almost like you have a fear that, like, I don't know if it's like buyer's remorse. This is like you wanting to move forward, but you have a fear of being betrayed. I feel like you're wishing to tell your partner this. You're having some kind of fear or doubt. This person's coming in as the King of Coin. This is somebody you're going to marry. This is the foundation, the celebration with the King of Coin. I almost like maybe this has to do with moving in with each other prior to getting married. With that Tower, that can be moving houses, moving quickly, making the right decision, right? To move forward with success. I feel like this is about the relationship or being a... Why do I feel like this is a younger person, or that somebody who hasn't lived, you guys have never lived together. Even if you've dated, you've never lived together. This will be the first time that you've been together under one roof. And one of you is a little afraid. I feel like that's where that fear is coming from. But I feel like this person wants to let you, Sagittarius, this person just wants you to master your emotions, get your emotions under control. They don't want you to feel like that you're making the wrong decision. Maybe you're feeling like you're in your emotions, that you're being naive about things. When it comes to, you know, missing an opportunity for a relationship, are you being naive? Do I need to master my emotions? Do I need to get my shit together? Do I need to stop worrying about stuff and just dive in, take that leap towards this relationship, put my all into it, right? Are you feeling guilty though? I feel like that you're wanting to be completely honest with, you could have done things differently. You're communicating, you could have done something different in the past, but it's illuminating you, like the marriage. I almost feel like you could have done stuff differently in the past, but I feel like this is something that you're happy to be with this person. I feel like you're just having second doubts, you know, or like second thoughts. Not necessarily second thoughts, but I think there's fear here. Like you're getting cold feet somehow. Okay. So I feel like I want to say that take it a little slower. Sagittarius, let your partner know that it doesn't have to be a long time coming, but you feel like you guys are divinely guided here. You feel like this is your future. This is what it's meant to be, right? But you don't want to rush it because you feel like there's going to be burden and you feel like you're headed towards a disaster if you rush this. You feel like you're headed towards a disaster if you rush this. So don't elope. Take your time. Plan it right. That's what the planning's for. If you're having some cold feet, put them in some warm water. Do something. You know what I'm saying? Change your mindset. You know this is your person. Capricorn. You got fighting and you got avoidance. Capricorn, there's trust issues, one-sided, detached, poor communication, ghosted, in hiding, conflict, introspection, and feeling guilty. Tell me about this. Fighting and avoidance. Your energy is the Ace of Wands. Their energy is the Hermit. The obstacle is the Eight of Cups. The outcome is the Wheel of Fortune. And the advice is the Four of Wands. So you may have had sex with somebody, Capricorn, because your energy is Ace of Wands, Knight of Wands, rushing in and out to a new passionate beginning, a victory being offered. So like somebody just picked up on somebody in a bar, it was just very quick, very fast. You might have been a little bit in your ego. This person's going to find out about this and block you. Waiting for something to be illuminated. I'm telling you, they're getting clarity. They want to know the truth. Center of the read is this person's walking away. It's like this person is single and abundant. Now this person's walking away single and abundant. They can see there's new love coming. This person's going to avoid you, ghost you, whatever. They feel like that's a no for them. It's a hard pass. I almost feel like for the outcome here is the harsh truth is someone's heartbroken. It may have happened at work, but you're cutting out the relationship because there's no equal give and take here. Somebody is needing the courage to do this because of the drama. Somebody just did something stupid, but it ruined the relationship. Aquarius. You got 1111, and you've got cosmic nudges. Ooh, this is definitely a twin flame. Follow the signs, soul map, intuition hits, activate twin flame, soul contract, divine timing, synchronicities. Yours is the Ace of Wands. Theirs is the Hermit. The obstacle is the Three of Pentacles. The outcome is the Seven of Wands. I'm sorry, the Nine of Wands. And the advice is the Seven of Pentacles. I feel like there's been a new spark in a relationship. I almost feel like there could be even a wedding with the Hierophant and the Justice. Your energy is like you're ready to go into union here. Someone's having an awakening here. It's almost like someone feels like they've missed an opportunity or they regret missing an opportunity with you. This has been going on for a while, though, because I do see you guys rebuilding. An offer to heal a situation, an offer to heal the burdens in a situation. I almost feel like this person feels like they may have caused the problem. This would be the Empress energy. Or you're the Empress and this person's leveling up, feeling like they're sorry they missed an opportunity with you. Or, you know, they could have had this earlier, right? But because now they're offering to heal the burden, right? This is like they resisted you. They resisted you for a third party in the past. Now, the only reason I don't feel like this is you, Aquarius, is I feel like this is Emperor energy and this is their energy. Okay, so the Emperor levels up to the King of Swords before he goes into union. So in this case, he's offering to fix it. He regrets that it took so long to get here, kind of thing. And it's that I left you for somebody from the past. But I could have done things differently, but it's like he's still worried that they betrayed their divine soulmate. This person knows they could have done things differently in the past, but they're still trapped in their head that they betrayed their divine soulmate. Emperor energy. Can't make that shit up. Okay. Emperor's feeling guilty because they could have had this a long time ago, but they chose another path. Okay, Pisces. Pisces, you got hurting, crying, you got peaceful vibe. Depressed, pain, sorrow, feeling rejected. And you got peaceful vibe, no more drama, calmed mind, soul alignment. Okay? Your energy is the Queen of Swords. Their energy is the Six of Swords. The obstacle is the Eight of Swords. The outcome is the Ten of Swords. And the advice is the Five of Swords. And there's all swords on the board. Someone is very much in their thoughts. Very much in their thoughts, okay? With that Five of Swords, Queen of Swords energy, you're the one who's being very calculated, very strategic. You've made your choice. You want to be with somebody. You wanted to be with somebody that held back. This is why you felt rejected. They held back from being with you. So you're in this mode of Queen of Swords energy. I feel like this person may have closed the cycle. There's like they've moved on and they've closed a cycle here. I feel like this person is going to communicate to you that they want a new beginning, because maybe it wasn't the right time when you felt like they held back from you. Passionately communicating they want a new and they want another chance. They want another chance with you, Pisces. You're the one who's trapped in your head. So I feel like for you, the obstacle is like you can't get out of your head what they did, right? Because it's almost like you're trapped in your head juggling a tower. You're not quite sure if this is going to work out because of how they've treated you in the past. I feel like you're very solid, stable, dependable kind of thing. You could be a mother. You're dealing with a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. Oh. They closed the door on the past. What they closed the door on, what they moved on and closed the door on was a third party. This person, they betrayed you with another person. But they closed the door and wanted a new beginning with you. Maybe they saw that you were the better choice here, Pisces. They saw you as the better choice, but this person did betray you with a third party. But now they're manifesting healing. Now they're manifesting healing with you. I feel like this person knows you may walk away from this offer. You may walk away from this offer. I don't feel like you want to work on this, that you don't want to rebuild with this person. Because that Five of Swords, you may end up just saying no. Because if I wasn't good enough to begin with, I'm not good enough now. Like, why would you come back to me unless you wanted your cake and eat it too, so to speak, right? So maybe you've had a change of heart, and that's why you've changed your vibe completely. If this person could walk away from you once, they'll do it again in your mind. That's why you're not wanting to rebuild with this person. Okay, guys, I'm going to leave that there. If that resonates with you, please leave me a comment down below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and stay blessed.